Hey, there we are on Brunch with Brian today. I got some good things to talk about today, as always. It's Memorial Day weekend we're going into, so hopefully you got some fun things planned. I actually wanted to talk today about a special script that some of our students have been asking for, and that's the no script. Now, I will tell you there's a couple of different theories on calling back people who have said no. Now, we're talking about our pre-funded deals. We're talking about our seller finance deals where they have pre-funded it for us, either seller financed or there's a mortgage in place, existing financing that we're going to be taking over, subject to in some way. So there's a lot of different strategies, and sometimes they say no, they're not interested in doing the easiest way to approach people for seller financing. And I've been doing this for over 20 years now. Our first house we ever bought in I don't want to even say when, in the 80s, was seller financing, but we didn't systemize it back then, and we didn't really understand it, but we came to understand it. And I will tell you that the easiest way to explain it to a lay person or a seller who's never really heard of it or been familiar with selling their house that way is just use those two simple words: monthly payments. Monthly payments. So could you take monthly payments on the house? You know, how much more complicated is it than that? Yes, you have to explain what you're talking about, but that's where it all begins. Can you just take monthly payments? Would you consider taking monthly payments? Now, if they have been asked by perhaps a virtual assistant of yours, or maybe you, remember every deal you do follows three distinct steps: opening call, closing call, deal meeting. Those might get merged together, and in fact, often nowadays, but when properties are far away and we're talking virtually, we'll roll right into the closing call. If everything looks good and they seem like they're on board, we'll just say, hey, why don't you hold up your camera and walk around and show me your house, and let's just do this thing. And so then you send them paperwork and you basically kind of merge the closing call and the deal meeting. Oftentimes the opening call and the closing call will get merged if you're doing them yourself. If you're calling FSBOs and using our incredible FSBO opening call script, I don't want you fumbling around when you're doing your opening calls and you guys are always asking, well, what do you say when you're asking for the mortgage information? And you need to know that. You need to have the best way to ask all the questions. It's not just a form to fill out. If you see a form that's just a plain old form that you're supposed to fill out, and when you're talking to your sellers in an opening call, good luck. Because how the heck are you going to ask them for their mortgage information? How are you going to get through that form? How are you going to ask them the other stuff? So the way we did it is we built the script right into the form. So you guys stick to our FSBO opening call script. That's the best form for your first conversation with the seller. It's the FSBO opening call script. It's amazing. It's got the script built in. And what do you say when you're asking for mortgage information? Sometimes it works out best by doing something with payments. That's how you get into it. Okay, now does that sound conversational? Sometimes it works out best by doing something with payments. Okay, that's how you do it. That's how you do you lead into the whole thing. Now, if you're just blurting it out, then you're just going to say, so you can either say that or you can say, how much do you owe on your mortgage? And people are just going to give you resistance on that because you didn't ask right. So use our FSBO opening call script if you're making your own opening calls. I want you to make your own opening calls too. You can find leads. You don't have to always rely on a VA, if you even have a VA, to do those opening calls. Now, the opening call, closing call, when you get to the closing, let's say on the opening call, they said no, they're not interested in monthly payments. Now, they might have said it to you, or they might have said it to your VA, or if someone else is doing your opening calls. Now, you might have a local FSBO caller. You might have somebody who lives in your area who likes to do calls, and you can pay them $5 for every filled out FSBO opening call script. That way they can use the right script. They can also be local. They can be right, you can talk to them and work with them locally. They sound like they're local. They build better rapport with your people. They're not some VA down in, the Philippines. So if you can find a local FSBO call, and they're cheaper. If you can find a local FSBO caller for $5 or $10 who will fill out your FSBO scripts, it's cheaper, and it's you have more control, and they can use a better script, and you're going to get better results. So that's a FSBO caller script. Now, the other script, if they say no to that, if you're using a VA and the script comes back and they say no to financing, there's an amazing script we have. Hi, you talked to my assistant before. Now, maybe they talked to you, so it also says we had talked before. and we always have the options in the script. And I just wanted to follow up with you real quick and make sure everything was clear about how we want to buy your house. And then it says, don't pause for a reaction here. Okay, so we buy and sell houses all around the area. We don't lowball people. We pay top price and we buy it as is. There's never any commissions. We usually cover all the closing costs. We just want to make it quick and easy for you. We like to say we're the easiest way to sell your house. So the way we do all this is we buy on monthly payments. Sometimes we can work it out to even give you a nice profit every month and you don't have to do a thing. So would you be open to something like that, taking monthly payments? Doesn't that sound good? Okay, so now if you even want to do that, now I'm going to tell you that, if they are giving you strong objections, you would probably go to this, which highlights the benefits and why they want to do it. Maybe they weren't clear on all the benefits. That's the mostly if you have a shot at getting these people and they said no once, it's because they didn't understand the benefits. So here you're given a quick rundown of why they should sell the house to you in a pleasant way. You're not attacking them with it, okay? Now, Lynette and I prefer that sometimes you call them back and you act like they never said no. Okay, you just act like it's a regular closing call and you're trying to work it out. Okay, now it's up to you. Now there's more on this, actually, this script, this calling no. That's just the first section right here. Now there's a longer version of that, which gives more chances to build rapport. And then there's a quick qualifier that I really like. Okay, so I don't even want to read, this is too good. This part is really good. I love this quick qualifier, because it's basically your ultimatum close, that's what I call it. Okay, so guys, if you do not have the no script and you want to start using these no scripts, let us know. If you got our what to say and what to do, you have these, but I have revised the no script recently. So yes, if you want to go ahead and email us at support@thewolfcouple.com, support@thewolfcouple.com, or give us a call, 888-RICH-NOW. You can always get us there. Call us and ask us for the no script. And if you already have our incredible what to say and what to do system, or our pre-funded properties system, those systems that teach this, if you already have those, then we'll get this over to you. No questions asked. It's quick, in a jiffy. All right, so I want you guys to have an awesome Memorial Day weekend. Let's remember our fallen soldiers. Remember, that's what Memorial Day is for. We're supposed to not just go out and party. We're supposed to remember our servicemen and women who have lost their lives in service of our country. So let's definitely say a prayer for our fallen service people and commemorate them in some special way today or this weekend, especially on Monday on Memorial Day. But have a great time, and hopefully you can make some calls. Maybe you can use that no call to turn around a seller and get a deal this weekend. So I'm going to have a great weekend. Let's keep it simple. That's our affirmation for today. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm going to have a great weekend. I'm going to have a great weekend. One more time. I'm going to have a great weekend. Yeah, with a big smile. Okay, let's start deep breathing. Nice deep breath in. Oh, that feels good. Yeah, you like it too, baby. She's getting all excited. Okay, another deep breath in. Yeah, come here, girl. Yeah, you like to be with daddy. Okay, another deep breath in. Okay, awesome. You're going to have a great weekend, right? What did we just say? Yes, we're going to have a great weekend. So until I see you on Monday, we're actually going to jump in our... hey, go back. I meant to tell you this. If you have not watched the Sedona edition on Brunch with Brian last Monday, go back and watch it. It's really cool. We're on Cathedral Rock, and it's really awesome. So it's just go back on the Facebook and check that out. And you might see us there again this weekend, because we're taking the recreational van, the new rec van that we bought, up there with, I think we're bringing up Kayla and Amy, our son and daughter-in-law. So it's going to be really fun. Maybe we'll see you up there from Sedona this weekend again. But definitely go check out the one from last Monday. It was a lot of fun and really so scenic and gorgeous, unbelievable. So until I see you guys on Monday, or maybe sooner, have an awesome weekend. Keep expecting success, getting awesome training, and of course, what's Lynette's motto? Yes, taking action. So